Seville, Spain. My name is Michelle. I'm really glad to be doing the Instagram takeover for you guys on the International TEFL Academy Instagram. I remember this time last year I was watching these stories on Instagram and imagining that I might be able to do one of these programs. So I'm super excited to share with you guys a little bit about my life here in Spain today. So before we get started for the day, a little bit about what I'm doing here. I currently work as an English teacher at a public secondary school, and I teach ages 12 to 15. I'm actually getting ready to go to work as we speak, so I'm going to take you guys today to the pueblo where I work, and then I'll show you around the city of Seville later this afternoon. Today I want to share with you my program, the NALCAP program, the visa process, income, budget, apartment tour. I'm going to show you my town and the city that I live in, as well as a little bit about public transportation, and feel free to ask me any questions today as well. We are walking to the bus. This is my roommate, Alexa.
Hola.
Alexa's doing the NALCAP program with me as well. We live together with two other ladies who are also doing NALCAP. And Lex, what's your favorite thing about living abroad?
Never knowing what anyone is saying.
It's true. So I would say yes, it was easy for me to find English-speaking American roommates, and the reason is because there are so many of us doing the program on social media platforms, and you can just do a shout out and find roommates that way. If you're looking to live with locals and practice your language skills, then I would recommend looking to rent a single room rather than searching for roommates, because then if you rent a room, you're guaranteed to live with locals. Okay, we made it to school, and I'm going to give you a quick tour. For starters, this is the beautiful orange trees in front. We're entering in. Okay, you guys, I made it to the English department, and disclaimer, no one is in here with me, so I took my mask off, but you can see here we have some British flags because the English that they learn in Spain is English from England rather than from America. So as an English American teacher coming in, I've definitely had some grammar discrepancies between American and British English, which I can get into if you're curious, but I think it's funny. So this program is called NALCAP, and it stands for the North American Language and Cultural Assistance Program. It's a government-sponsored program, which from my research is a bit unique compared to some of the other teach abroad opportunities. And the reason I chose NALCAP is because it was super straightforward for me to apply, get my visa, get my paycheck, and have health insurance all in one program. I also did use a third-party company to do the NALCAP program because I was just nervous about all the little details. So I hired a third-party company called RVF International, and they basically charged me a fee of $1,300, and they guaranteed me a spot in the program. They helped me with my visa process. They helped me just with the whole transition, and I was really grateful for RVF for that, and I would recommend them. So technically my job is a language assistant, which means that I'll go into a biology class or a PE class or a technology class, for example, and I will teach English alongside another teacher. So I might translate vocabulary and do different language and English activities that are related to the topic already being taught. So I do not technically have my own classroom. I facilitate English learning with an already existing class. So you can tell by my work schedule that my job is not very demanding in terms of number of hours that I work per week. My contract requires a minimum of 12 hours, and then each teacher will use their language assistant in a different way. For example, in my PE class, I'm expected to deliver content and English lessons in a very different way than how my biology teacher wants me to teach English in her classroom. So it does depend on the teacher, as well as the class, as well as the school of where you get placed in Spain for what exactly your job will look like. This is a great question. I would say that the visa process was very tricky. The nice thing about this program is that they almost guarantee a visa, but the part that's difficult is the application. So first you'll be accepted into the program, and then you can start your visa process. I believe that I started last year in May, and that was in order to get my visa by October. I will add that if the visa process intimidates you in any way, I was grateful to have the help of RVF International to apply for the visa. There's also a ton of online resources, and if I can do it, you can do it, so don't be afraid. Thank you to Marilo for your... Hola! Hola, ¿cómo te llamas?
My name is Marilo.
Marilo. Ay. Hi guys, I'm here with some teachers and we're going to do a quick introduction. So we go.
Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm an AUX as well at the school.
I am Diego, I'm the caretaker.
Yes.
Yo soy Manuel y tenéis que aprender todos español.
Sí.
Guay.
Vale.
Hi guys, I just got back to my apartment and I'm ready to do a quick tour. So this is the front door. I think this handle's really cool. We step into the foyer, and down the hallway here we've got the kitchen that is enclosed with a door. It's a pretty large kitchen. We've got a fridge. Oops, that's not closed. The washing machine is connected to our kitchen, and as you can see we have plenty of counter space. And then through here we have one of my favorite parts of the apartment, a bright sunny living room and beautiful little dining area. Two of my roommates do have bikes and they love the convenience of having a bike, so that is highly recommended if you move to a city. And this is another part that I absolutely love about where we live. We have a beautiful view. I've got a bridge that connects to a gorgeous, huge park, as well as a river out there. And then you can see the Spanish flag is always waving right in front of us in full view, so that's a fun reminder of the vision. Down here we've got some Spanish people getting their tapas, as they love to do. And right around the corner is my room. So if you couldn't tell from my budget, I do have a rent of 175 euros per month. That is because I have the smallest room in the house, but for the most part, since our apartment is pretty far from the city center, it doesn't cost a lot of money for any of us to pay rent, so we love that. I came over here with supplementary income. I worked about 3 jobs last summer to pay for moving expenses as well as some different travel that I knew I wanted to do. A lot of people get second jobs online, so you can work for companies like Magic Years or tutor online. You can also tutor a lot of your students from your school if they want English help. So I chose Seville because I wanted to live in a city that was social and easy to navigate. So this is a medium-sized city and it's sunny year-round, which also solidified that. I was just curious about culture and language and just wanted to get outside of my comfort zone and see how much I could grow from it. And it's been different than what I expected, but really wonderful. So I do not believe that ITA assists with the NALCAP program. I do know a lot of people who have successfully done the NALCAP program on their own, and there's a number of different third parties that could help you if you don't want to try our. Hey you guys, this is my roommate Heather.
Hi.
And I wanted to get her input on this question because I think it's really valid.
Okay, how did you know you wanted to teach abroad? I think I knew because I just graduated and I wasn't ready to take on a full career yet. I wanted to grow and just be super independent, and the main reason was to improve my language skills. I just really wanted to get better at Spanish and to travel. Like, I just knew I wanted to
You guys, this is my other roommate, Lex. And you remember her from this morning?
Yeah. This morning.
Lex,
12 hours ago.
did you have any previous teaching experience?
No.
Okay, so I really want to encourage the people that may not necessarily have any teaching experience. You can definitely apply. I encourage you to just have the confidence. Highlight the areas of your life. Okay, as I was saying, highlight the areas of your life that are similar to teaching. So for me, I'm a volleyball coach, so I work with kids year round. And then also I worked in a 3rd grade classroom.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching today. I'm signing off for the evening. Give me a follow. Hasta luego. And good luck. You can make your dreams come true. You can make your dreams come true.